Hi everyone, my name is Jen. I am the teacher, author / clip artist behind Teaching in the Tongass. I make borders and I also make teaching resources. So today I'm going to talk about how to change the portrait orientation of a border that you already have so that it could be landscape. And I'm not talking about rotating it. I'm just talking about kind of cropping it so that it becomes a landscape border. So let's get started. So I have a blank page here, and let's see, I have these Thanksgiving borders already to use. So sometimes you buy a set of clip art borders from your favorite clip artist, and they're all one way, and they don't really work if I were to rotate them. So for instance, I have this turkey one. If I were to, well, let's go over some basics really quick. This stretching of a border to make it landscape doesn't look pretty. So if you're doing that already, you can go ahead and stop doing that now. I know that many of you already know how to rotate a border like this, but as you can see, those turkeys all of a sudden are sideways, and that's not what you're going to want if you want to make a landscape page. So I'm going to show you a little trick that I do when I use my own borders to make landscape pieces, and this is perfectly acceptable use for my terms of use with my clip art. You'll have to ask whatever clip artist you're using if it's okay to do this with theirs. So anyway, you take your piece of clip art border and you place, like I'm going to be working on this left side, so I place it exactly where I want it, and then I go ahead and click crop, and then I'm going to crop just this portion out. So now it becomes just this section, right? So now I'm going to copy and paste, and I'm going to flip it so that it's horizontal, and then I'm going to slide it on back over to the corner. And as you can see, there's this gap here. That's okay. We can also fix that. So I'm going to copy and paste this again. I'm sorry, I have a cold, so you'll just have to be okay with my voice sounding like this for a while. And then I'm going to go ahead and crop out the turkey right there. So now it's just that little bit of black, and that's what it looks like. So it's really easy to do. You can do it with almost all borders that are in portrait orientation. If there's something in the middle right here, or if there's a little design like dashes and stuff like that, you'll have to be careful with it, and zoom in really close to make sure that nothing looks funky when you're cropping it. But for the most part, it's a really easy workaround. If a border set that you buy doesn't come in both orientations, and like I said, it's perfectly acceptable use for my clip art, because a lot of all of mine are portrait orientation, and only some of them have the little characters in the corner, so that you could do it in both directions. So if you have any questions ahead of time about what those look like in a closer view, feel free to leave me a Q&A. I'm happy to help you out. So that's it. That's how to change a portrait orientation into a landscape. Thanks for listening.